What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer A Day with TK. It's a warm one here in Findlay, Ohio, and I'm hanging out in the beer shed getting ready to check out a new beer. Now, as it is a Wednesday, the beer review I'm going to do today is a WTF Wednesday review. For those of you who may be new to the channel, WTF Wednesday is a one day a week when I showcase a beer I normally wouldn't on the program. Sometimes this means I do stuff from the big boys like Bud Miller and Coors. Sometimes I do interesting offerings for microbreweries, and more recently I've been trying to get that passport stamped and step up my international beer game. Now today I'm going to do something from a somewhat local brewery. This is 17 Fires, and this is a Mango Milkshake IPA, and this is from Second Crossing Brew Co. out of Rockford, Ohio. Now, I believe they're in the northwest, kind of along the border with Indiana. Again, I'm a Philly boy. My Ohio geography isn't the greatest. I kind of only know my way around the state by maybe 5 major cities and then maybe breweries. That's it. I always love the logo. These guys have the dual axes like the fireman axes. I think it's such a cool looking logo. Now, why is this going to make the cut for a WTF Wednesday? Well, because I don't really drink this style of beer. You all know I'm not a big IPA fan. I also despise mangoes. They tend to be too sweet for me. So I'm going to challenge myself today and try this. I picked this up at a local gas station. It's the only place I can find these Second Crossing beers. I think I did one a few weeks back on their stout. I think they only had 3 different ones, so I did the stout already, and I thought I would give this a shot. This one was $15.09 for a 4-pack. Of 16-ounce cans, so yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's about par for the course nowadays. If you're getting, the 16-ounce cans, and if you're getting microbreweries, it's about what it costs. So this one's 8.2% ABV, 72 IBUs. Let's give it a pour. I'm going with this Encore brewing glass. This is another Ohio brewery out of Swanton. I've actually been to this place. Now, I saw this 17 Fires. I'm praying to God there's nothing habanero or spicy about this. I think these guys are firefighters or tied to firefighters somehow, so I'm guessing that's what the Fires bit is. But when I see that, my brain says spicy, right? When you see Fires, I panic. Maybe some people like it. I know Blue likes the spicy beer. Some of the other guys like that spice. Not me, man. This is tough for me to do. 72 IBUs. Ratings-wise, does pretty good. 3.78 on Untappd with 190 check-ins. Beer Advocate, there was nothing. So nothing to go on there. On the glass, this thing looks really nice. Can't see through this at all, man. This is opaque. I see nothing through this glass. Color is beautiful. It's kind of like a orangey amber. Maybe like a 10. It's definitely like a orangey amber kind of color to it. Head, I got a finger's worth there. At least one finger's worth of nice white frothy head. It doesn't appear to be going anywhere. So that's a nice looking beer in that glass. Let's give it a shot. Maybe they'll win me around and I'll start liking IPAs again. Let's see. Nose. Fruity. I mostly get the mango, the sweetness. I think I got too much of the mango sweetness there. Oh my God. I just went Scarface and tried to snort the white off of the top of this. Wasn't the best idea there. It's the old Anderson trick. Now, all I can smell. I still have another review to do. I'm not going to be able to do it. I breathed this up into my damn nostrils, and now all I can smell is mango in my head because it's up in my nostrils. So, smell mango. That's what it smells like. Let's give it a shot, man. All right. Decent body on this for sure. And that's the thing, the milkshake IPAs, again, not a style I drink a ton of, but they tend to be kind of fuller bodied than some of the other IPAs. Obviously, it's supposed to be that kind of thicker consistency. Now, I think this is probably, I would say this is probably medium full. It's decent body to it. Now, as to the flavors, this is actually surprisingly good. My beef with mango, well, there are many beefs I have with mangoes. I honestly hate them. When I lived in Florida, they used to be everywhere. They'd fall from the trees in my neighborhood. My father was a vegetarian who liked fruit and vegetables, not surprisingly. And he would go and get mangoes whenever we'd see them on job sites or places they'd drop. And he'd eat mangoes, and they'd always be a mess, right? You cut it open, it's a juicy mess. It's all over you. I'm just not a fan of it, and they tend to be cloyingly sweet, in my opinion. So when I saw Mango IPA, I thought this is going to be super bitter, plus super cloyingly sweet, and I'm going to hate it. It's actually not. You do get some nice fruitiness, but it's not over the top sweet, or maybe if it is, the 72 IBUs balance this out and it doesn't come across that way. The other thing that's kind of interesting is this is hoppy, but not offensive hoppy either. So this is kind of like, it's very interesting because usually I think when beers balance things, they're just kind of here and you make slightly a little more than the other and they kind of try to balance each other out. This is kind of that same idea, but higher up. So you definitely do get the mango. It's a natural fruit taste. Doesn't taste gross. I also think you get a little bit of almost like a citrus kind of taste to it, which I usually don't associate with mango. So there's kind of like a little bit of a, I don't know, like a zesty type thing to it too. It almost tastes orangey to me. You definitely get some sweetness, but then you get that little bit of like bitter citrus, and then I think you get some hoppiness as well. So, you know, for what this is, really decent beer. I'm surprised. I thought I was going to despise this and it was going to be a big thumbs down. Not because the beer is bad, but just because it's generally not a style I like. And even though it might be good and fit the style, if I don't like it, I don't like it, right? My rating system is about what I have another one. Not is it true to style, not is it a good beer, or, you know, whatever else it is. And this is actually a solid beer. For someone who doesn't really like IPAs and doesn't really care for mangoes, this came through and delivered on this WTF Wednesday. I'm shocked. Yeah, for me, surprising big thumbs up for 17 Fires. So this is second crossing. I think this is my second review I did of your beer. I think the gas station has one more. I think I've tried it before, but I haven't reviewed it, which is the peach. Respect the Fuzz, the peach wheat, which I actually quite like. I'll have to try to hunt that down and do a video too. I think they had the 3 of those, so I don't know. Maybe I'll have to take a ride out to Rockford and try some of their other stuff because these seem like pretty solid beers. And you know, like I said, I can only find them in one place. So thrilled to be able to try it. Big thumbs up for the beer. Hopefully you like the video. If you do, give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, if you got any comments or questions, jump in down below. How do you feel about Mango Milkshake IPAs? Usually not on the list of things I look for, but this delivered today, so I'm quite happy with it. Hey, till next time, cheers.